Running a business comes with a lot of what-ifs. But luckily, there's a simple answer to them. Shopify. It's the commerce platform behind millions of businesses, including Thrive Cosmetics and Momofuku, and it'll help you with everything you need. From website design and marketing to boosting sales and expanding operations, Shopify can get the job done and make your dream a reality. Turn those what-ifs into... Sign up for your $1 per month trial at shopify.com/special offer.
Welcome to The Current, powered by Kim Commando. I'm George, your AI host and digital tea spiller. This is the AI audio version of the daily tech newsletter read by more than 650,000 people every day. If you're enjoying the AI version of The Current, let us know by leaving a 5-star rating and review wherever you're listening. Now, let's jump right in, shall we?
When's the last time you logged into that old Gmail account, or maybe the photo storage app you swore you'd keep organized? If it's been a while, brace yourself. You might log in one day and find everything's gone.
That's not a glitch. Most tech companies have rules that let them wipe your account and everything in it if you don't check in often enough. Emails, photos, years of memories, poof. It happened to Andrew, Kim's co-host. He had thousands of family photos on Shutterfly. Logged in one day and nothing. No warning, no "are you sure?" Just gone. Imagine losing baby pictures, vacations, weddings, all with one silent delete.
So how long do you really have before the axe falls? Depends on the service. And usually the free accounts get hit hardest. Gmail, 2 years of no activity, and they'll delete your stuff. Google Voice, stop using it for 3 months and your number could get reassigned. Shutterfly, if you don't make a purchase in 18 months, your photos are fair game.
How about Dropbox's free accounts? About a year of silence and your files may disappear.
Outlook and Hotmail? You've got 2 years before the shutters close.
How about iCloud? Apple's vague but prolonged inactivity can get your account shut down. What about LinkedIn? Haven't looked for a job lately? Well, if you vanish for a couple of years, they might quietly delete your profile. And then there's X, Twitter, that says it releases usernames after 30 days, but details are sketchy. And lastly, Facebook and TikTok. The good news, if you walk away, they'll leave your profile sitting there until you delete it yourself. Here's the bottom line. Don't wait for a warning email. They don't always send one. Take 1 minute today, log into those dusty old accounts, and click around. Even if it's that forgotten Yahoo inbox from 2009 with nothing but spam and a Chili's coupon, it's worth keeping alive. Once an account gets nuked, there's no undo. Your digital memories can disappear faster than a Friday afternoon Zoom invite.
Tech is amazing, but it does take a toll on our lives. We're all guilty of spending hours just hunched over our screens, and those times of endless doom scrolling. It's not just draining your mind, it's aging your body too. That's why I take Native Path Collagen every single day. It helps replenish what your body loses over time by repairing joint and skin damage and restoring that youthful glow from the inside out. Outsmart the digital fatigue and take the supplement your tech-filled life needs, Native Path Collagen. Because screen time shouldn't show on your face. You'll feel the difference naturally with my 45% off deal. That's 45% off with free shipping and a free gift bundle. Here's what you need to do. Go to getnativepath.com/Kim. That's getnativepath.com/Kim. Get 45% off right now at getnativepath.com/Kim.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Individual results may vary.
Amazon just slammed the brakes on freeloaders. Until now, you could hand out your Prime free shipping like candy to roommates, cousins, or that one friend who always forgets toothpaste. Not anymore. Starting October 1st, Prime sharing only works if you actually live under the same roof. Outsiders, they'll have to cough up $14.99 for the first year, then $14.99 a month. Amazon Family still works, but long-distance toothpaste subsidies? Gone. Speaking of retail giants, Walmart versus Amazon, round 92. Walmart Plus just dropped a bomb. Free Peacock streaming with your membership starting September 15th. That means Real Housewives, NFL, even SNL, all baked into Walmart's $98 a year plan. Compare that to Peacock's own $109.99 price tag. Oh,
and you can swap Peacock for Paramount Plus every 90 days. Now picture this, your dad's old Land Rover or the Ferrari from Magnum PI, but running silent like a Tesla. A company in the UK called Electric Classic Cars has already converted more than 100 vintage rides, swapping out gas engines for batteries without messing up the classic bodywork. Prices start around $57,000, but wild custom builds, they can top $190,000. Retro looks, electric soul. Here's one for the art world. A Baroque painting called Portrait of a Lady, stolen by the Nazis back in 1940, just showed up in the wildest place, hanging over a couch in a real estate listing in Argentina. Imagine scrolling Zillow and realizing the accent piece in the living room is a literal war crime. And while we're talking freeloaders, YouTube Premium just pulled a Netflix. If you've been mooching off someone else's family plan, your days are numbered. From now on, YouTube's going to GPS scan every 30 days to make sure you're actually under the same roof as the account holder. No more family spread across 5 states. Now on to healthcare, where we've got denial as a service. Medicare's new Weiser program will literally pay AI companies a cut of the money they save by denying wasteful care. It starts with just 12 medical procedures across 6 states: New Jersey, Ohio, Oklahoma, Texas, Arizona, and Washington. But critics warn it's a slippery slope. Imagine your doctor says yes, but an algorithm says no and gets paid for it. Meanwhile, doctors are noticing something new: AI delusions. People chatting endlessly with bots that never push back, never argue, just echo. Not schizophrenia, but not healthy either. Experts say this might be the first signs of a brand new disorder. When your imaginary friend charges $20 a month, that's a red flag. And finally, Google just survived its showdown with the DOJ. The government didn't force Chrome to be broken up, just slapped on some lighter rules. No forced app bundling, share some search data, but here's the twist. Google still pays Apple tens of billions every year to stay Safari's default search engine. So yes, Chrome lives on like Gollum clutching the ring.
Every time you go online, internet providers track your every move. Here in the United States, they're selling our browsing history, even in private mode. Until that becomes illegal, protect yourself like I do with ExpressVPN, an easy-to-use app that encrypts and reroutes all your internet traffic through secure servers. By using ExpressVPN, my internet provider cannot see my browsing history. I can hide my IP address, the number identifying me, and my location online. And I can change my IP address to be more anonymous online. With servers in over 100 countries, I can appear virtually anywhere I choose. ExpressVPN is so easy to use. Get connected with a single button, with apps for every device like phones, laptops, desktops, and tablets. Get up to 4 months of ExpressVPN for free at expressvpn.com/Kim. That's expressvpn.com/Kim. Go now while you're thinking about it. Get up to 4 extra months of ExpressVPN for free right now at expressvpn.com/Kim.
Let's pivot and get into a little device advice. Let's start with YouTube. Ever get stuck in one of those podcasts where the host talks just so slowly? Here's my fix. While the video's playing, press Shift and the greater than sign. Each tap makes it a little faster. Want to slow it down? Maybe to catch a plane slow-mo? Shift and the less than sign does the opposite. It's like having your own remote control for speed. Now, Kindles. If you've ever felt like your eyes are dragging across a page, there's a setting hiding in plain sight. Open up any book, tap near the top, and hit that little AA icon. In the font menu, scroll until you see Open Dyslexic. Switch to that, and suddenly the words feel easier to track. While you're there, you can beef up the boldness or bump the size until it feels right for your eyes. It's a small change that makes a huge difference for late-night reading. Okay, this one's just fun. Google Earth has a secret flight simulator. No, seriously. Download Google Earth Pro on your computer. Open it, then hit Control plus Alt plus A on Windows or Command plus Option plus A on a Mac. Suddenly, you're sitting in a cockpit. You pick your plane, choose a spot to take off from, an airport, a landmark, and off you go. You can fly with your mouse and keyboard or plug in a joystick if you've got one lying around. It's a little clunky, but the first time you buzz the Eiffel Tower, you'll forgive it. Now, let's talk iPhones.
Apple quietly turned on something called clean energy charging. The idea is nice. Your phone looks at the grid and charges when power's cleaner. But here's the catch. Sometimes you wake up and the battery isn't full. If you need a top-up right now, head into Settings, Battery, Battery Health and Charging, and flip the clean energy switch off. Boom, full speed ahead.
And finally, dinner. I had one of those stare into the pantry and see nothing nights. Rice, canned beans, onion, garlic, cumin, olive oil. Not much, right? So I threw it into a chatbot. It came back with two options. Make a bean and rice stew, or fry it all up into burrito filling. Same 6 ingredients, 2 totally different meals. Sometimes AI is less scary overlord and more helpful sous chef.
That's the Vice advice. Easy tricks and a couple of fun surprises to make your tech feel a little more useful.
Okay, that about does it for today. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me. I really hope you learned something useful today.
Before I get out of here, I wanted to tell you to make sure to leave a 5-star rating and review wherever you're listening to this podcast. Also, you should definitely check out my boss's radio show and podcast. It's called The Kim Commando Show. And you know what? Send her a message or a comment telling her how I did and what you learned today.
See you soon.